Welcome to another unboxing, my friends. I'm checking out this weed barrier here. So this is a pretty big roll. This is 6 feet by 300 feet. So that's a lot. This can be cut up. It's really good for gardening. It holds in your moisture and also allows the moisture from the top to go through, but also doesn't really allow it to evaporate so much. Keeps the soil warm also underneath because it's a black surface here, and also really good for keeping out the weeds. Controls weeds without chemicals, and eco-friendly also, so stopping weeds without poison. So it has this big old roll here, and then in the bottom that it has a bunch of these, just a ton of these, which are these basically these big old staples. Just pound them in through there into the ground, and this comes with a lot. I don't even guess how many there are. I'm going to show you guys. They're kind of sharp there on one end, so I just want to pull them out all over the place. But there's a lot of them in there. If I'd have to guess, anywhere between 50 and 100, maybe. So there's a lot of them in there. Anyways, we're going to go out in the garden and set this up a little bit. You guys can check it out. This is really good for putting down under like bark mulch, and if you have like little bushes and stuff, you can cut a little hole in the middle, put the bush in there, and then this spreads out over the rest of the stuff. Put the bark mulch on there, or rocks, or whatever you want to do, and this is really going to help the keep the weeds from growing up through there and just making a mess, because there's nothing worse than having a bunch of rocks and you got a bunch of weeds coming out in through it, so you got to go out and pick them all the time. So super handy ground cover here. Let's go check it out. Okay, friends, so if I want to like kind of edge off this area here and just cover it with rocks, I got my hammer, I got this, so we can just roll this out. And this is, how wide is this? It is, I believe it's 6 feet wide by 300 feet long. So I can just roll this out a little bit, like this length here. And I'm gonna go over a little bit just to make sure that it's gonna fit there. Okay, so I can cut this right here. And then this is gonna open up to be wider right here. So take the tape off. Okay. I believe this rolls out to be 6 feet wide here. Or maybe, the wind's picking up a little bit. Maybe it's only twice as wide as that, so. All right. So still pretty good, and we can see that this is a decent thickness here. This like interwoven like plastic stuff. Anyways, we lay those down, and then if it is a windy day, we take these and kind of take that off of there. Just lay these out right next to that. And if I need to fold it under a little bit, if it's a little long, I'll just fold it under to the edges, bring it in right there. Then I can pound in my my staple. That's going to keep these from blowing away here. You put them on the edges too, That's going to keep the rocks and everything from like pushing it. If you do put rocks on top here, like these are really good for bark mulch or just keeping weeds down, you know. Right now, that's good. And then I put rocks on top of this, and it's not gonna roll anywhere. So I probably don't need staples over the whole thing. If I were just gonna do bark mulch or something, that would be fine. And looks like I might need to pull it out, make a little bit longer over on this side. So I'll just take that out real quick. Or not, I'll just leave that, that's fine. The rocks will be good. And I could also just cut off a little more. This is gonna be fine, I think, though. Just put that right there. The staples are nice and long. And it doesn't have to be perfectly like flat or anything. Get this kind of tucked under there. And that's gonna hold most of the way. Like that, that's nice. Okay, now all I gotta do is just get my rocks on there. Cover those with like pea gravel or something like that. Okay, so let's see, it's coming along nice. I'll just get this pea gravel all on here. And that's just gonna extend my walkway here from over here. And then I can put a nice border on here if I want to just border this off, and just that way I have my walkway coming down right through here. And this doesn't have to be super thick or anything. This is just gonna, everything under here is pretty much going to just die under there. Like it'll keep the weeds and everything from going out. And then I can also water here, and this, because of the membrane has this kind of woven material, the water should still be able to pass through that. So yeah, it's looking really good. Just finish up here, and but yeah, we got a whole bunch of it there, and it seems to be fairly strong. The staples are a nice addition, but I think it's going to turn out nice. So thanks for watching, my friends. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.